A very pleasant afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Bruins Fieldhouse on the campus of Bartlesville High School in Bartlesville, Oklahoma. SNU women's basketball is live and on the air here at the semifinals of the Great American Conference Championships. Thank you for joining us this afternoon. I'm Luke McConnell, and this afternoon, the number 3 seed Crimson Storm take on the number 7 seed Arkansas Tech. Arkansas Tech with an upset on Thursday afternoon over the number 2 seed East Central Tigers with a 76-74 win in double overtime, advancing to today's semifinal matchup against the Crimson Storm. Yesterday afternoon, SNU with a very impressive 71-56 win over Southeastern Oklahoma State. SNU scored 46 points in the second half for the win, and they were led by their senior leader, Adrian Berry, 26 points on 5 of 9 three-point shooting. She was terrific on both ends of the court and played with the attitude of someone who doesn't want their career to come to an end without a championship. Alexis Jones chipped in with 14. It was a well-rounded performance. 3 other players had 8 points apiece as SNU shot 16 of 25 in the second half and 4 of 6 from three-point range, shooting 49% for the game while holding the Savage Storm to 37% from the field. All in all, a very impressive win for SNU and a team that looked the part of the number 3 seed, and they will face a stiff test from the Arkansas Tech Golden Suns. SNU swept the season series with the Golden Suns with a road win on January 10th, 68-54 the final in that one. SNU jumped out to a 23-8 lead after the first quarter and was up 39-20 at halftime, and then took care of business the rest of the way. Berry led the way in scoring with 18 in that contest. And then in Bethany just a couple weeks ago on Senior Day, SNU came out on top with a 72-59 win over the Golden Suns. Sonia Sarda, 16 points off the bench, and Irene Perez, 15 points, led the way for the Crimson Storm, which outscored the Golden Suns 23-13 in the second quarter to take a lead into the locker room, and they did not relinquish that the rest of the afternoon as SNU used a 21 of 31 performance from the foul line to take care of business against Arkansas Tech. The Golden Suns, number 4 in the conference in scoring this season at 70.4 points per game. They shoot the three-pointer pretty well at 34.6%. That's good for 3rd in the conference. They are number 2 in rebounding. SNU comes into today's game 5th in the conference in rebounding. 41.1 rebounds per game for the Golden Suns, trailing just Harding, which was eliminated earlier this afternoon by Southwestern. Harding just struggled with the full court press of the Bulldogs and turned the ball over too much in order to get the win, and SWASU advancing to tomorrow afternoon's championship game, and they will face the winner of this afternoon's contest between the Crimson Storm and the Golden Suns. That game is set for a 1 p.m. tip-off here at Bruin Fieldhouse. Back to the Golden Suns. They do crash the boards hard, particularly on the offensive end. 12.7 offensive rebounds per game is good for 2nd in the conference. And they're led across the board by junior guard Hannah Lyons, who's their leading scorer at 14 points a game, leading a rebounder at 6.1 rebounds per game. One of their best shooters at 45.6%. She shoots 49.2% from three-point range, which is number 1 in the conference. That is on just 65 attempts, but still a very impressive figure, and she also leads them in steals at 1.9 steals per game. It's good for 10th in the conference. She's 13th in field goal percentage, 15th in rebounding, and 12th in scoring. She fouled out early in the game, in the fourth quarter in that game in Bethany, and that prevented the Golden Suns from mounting any sort of comeback against the Crimson Storm. 4 players in double figures for Arkansas Tech, just a shade under actually for Kavanche Stackhouse at 9.7 points per game. Jayana Sanders averages 10.2 points per game. She also is their leading assist person with 127 this season. And JC Higgins with 11.5 points per game. All four of those players, the leaders from three-point range. 32 makes for Valines, 33 for Higgins, 43 for Sanders, and 36 for Stackhouse. A very balanced effort amongst those four players. But we'll see a solid rotation for head coach Dave Wilbers this afternoon across the board on both the front court and back court. Familiarity, a big thing for SNU this afternoon, again, as these two teams matched up just 2 weeks ago in Bethany. And we'll see if the Crimson Storm can defeat the Golden Suns for the third time this season, something that has only happened twice previously in Great American Conference play. Also on the line, no team other than Harding, Arkansas Tech, or Southwestern Oklahoma State has played in the women's championship game of the tournament. SNU looking to buck that trend and become the first team outside of those three programs to make the championship game. Of course, SNU with a chance to have both men and women's teams in the championship games tomorrow. The men will take on Henderson State, the number 5 seed, immediately following the women's game. We'll have a short break in the action between the women's semifinals and the men's semifinals. The men will get underway at 5:45 p.m., and we will have complete coverage for you of that game beginning at about 5:30 p.m. So it should be an exciting afternoon of Crimson Storm basketball. Great crowd on hand for both Arkansas Tech and SNU, and we'll be able to have a great crowd on hand tomorrow for the championship game. SWASU fans out in Bartlesville in full force, and Arkansas Tech and SNU, from what I've seen this weekend, certainly the next two closest traveling contingents here in Bartlesville on the women's side. So it should be a great game today. We'll run through the starting lineups for you real quick. For Arkansas Tech, first and foremost, and number 2, JC Higgins. She's a 5'11 sophomore from Conway, Arkansas. Hannah Valines, a 5'9 junior from Kingston, Arkansas. She's a transfer from North Arkansas Junior College. Number 11, Jayana Sanders, 5'6 sophomore from Pine Bluff, Arkansas. And number 22, Ryan Goodsell, 6' junior from Springdale, Arkansas. And then rounding out the starting 5 for Arkansas Tech is number 24, Kavanche Stackhouse, 5'8 sophomore from Helena, West Helena, Arkansas. For SNU, a slight change in the starting lineup today. First, number 4, junior guard Irene Perez, 6 foot from Spain. Just 3 points on Friday afternoon. Did have 2 rebounds and an assist as well. Number 5, sophomore guard Alexis Jones, 5'8 from Burleson, Texas. Again, 14 points for Jones on Friday afternoon. Also 5 steals and 3 assists for the sophomore. Number 10, senior guard Adrian Berry, 5'11 from Oklahoma City. He's averaging 11.7 points per game this season. Again, a tremendous game yesterday. 10 of 18 from the field, 5 of 9 from 3. 26 points for the senior out of Mount St. Mary High School. Number 12, Madeline Schrupfer, the other senior on this roster, 5'5 guard from Rockwall, Texas. 7.7 points per game, 5.9 rebounds per game. She did not score on Friday afternoon as she chipped in 5 rebounds and a pair of assists, but with the play of Sonia Sarda off the bench, SNU opting to go with Sarda over Schrupfer down the stretch as Schrupfer dealt with some foul trouble in the first half and in the third quarter. And rounding out the starting 5, a bit of a surprise here is number 24, Massey Beard, freshman from Calumet, Oklahoma, and El Reno High School, as El Reno in the 5A state championship game today in Tulsa. She's averaging 1.7 points per game and 1.2 rebounds per game. Finished with 4 points and 2 boards on Friday afternoon. So Abby Nehus not in the starting lineup this afternoon. Unsure of what the situation is with Abby, but we'll try to get an explanation for you and potentially just a little bit of a change in the lineup to mix things up a little bit. She is dressed out, went through warm-ups. I'm not sure if there's any injury there or any other rationale for the change in the starting lineup, but either way, we'll look to get an explanation if we can. Starting lineups heading to the court now. Thank you again for joining us this afternoon. It should be a terrific game between two very even teams. So we will have this one for the duration. Again, the men's game will take place right after this one at 5:45 p.m. Massey Beard and Hannah Valines in the center circle, ready to jump this one. We're underway as Beard wins the tip for SNU. Beard has struggled with foul trouble this season, so we'll be interested to see what she does on the defensive end in particular. Jones with it, guarded by Sanders at the foul line. Now works back out to the wing. Opts not to use the Massey Beard screen. Now Beard at the foul line, 5 on the shot clock. She's got to hurry. Spins, shot over Goodsell, and that's going to be a foul on Ryan Goodsell. And Massey Beard, with 1 on the shot clock, will head to the foul line for 2. Beard, a 54% free throw shooter this season. Their 25th attempt this season. She knocks down the first one. One more upcoming for the freshman. And she's short with that one. Stackhouse the rebound. 1-0 SNU, 30 seconds gone by here in Bartlesville. Stackhouse now trapped by Trupfer. Now Higgins at the top, guarded by Perez. Kick in the corner, Stackhouse. Now up top to Sanders. Sanders guarded by Alexis Jones. Again, 5 steals on Friday. That ball is knocked out of her hands by Jones, and it will remain Arkansas Tech ball, 10 on the shot clock. Trent May asking who touched it for SNU. I didn't feel anyone did. Higgins almost pawned the balls. Sanders unaware the shot clock is running down, 2-1, and Goodsell did not get the shot away, and that's a shot clock violation on the Golden Suns. Great pass over the head from Sanders to find the wide open Goodsell, but just a smidge too late. And SNU forces a turnover on the opening possession. Jones drifting to the right wing in front of the Tech bench. Drives. And the foul's going to be called on Sanders. Massey Beard set the screen. Sanders trying to fight over it. Dave Wilbers can't believe the call. Adrian Berry gives it back to Jones. Fade away. Short. And Stackhouse with another rebound. Sanders. Hesitation. Gives it to Valines. She's guarded by Perez. Fakes the pivot. Shot is off the mark. No good. And Schrepfer has the rebound for SNU. Pushing down the sideline close to us. And a foul is called on Valines. Not a lot of contact there from Valines on Schrepfer. Must say, in the games that we've seen this weekend here in Bartlesville, the officiating has been excellent and really have let both guys and girls play. Haven't really called too many touch fouls. That one was certainly of that variety. Berry, three-pointer, it's good! Adrian Berry off to a great start here in Bartlesville, and once again knocks down her first three-pointer of the afternoon. Berry drawing the assignment on Valines now, right in front of us. Kick in the corner, Stackhouse. drives in on Schrupfer, puts up the shot. It's off the mark, no good. Goodsell has the rebound go through her arms, and Barry has the miss. Alexis Jones working on Sanders. Now Perez drifts across to the foul line. Long two-point jumpers off the mark, no good. Valines grabs the rebound. Working down the center of the court. Ball's deflected. Goodsell ends up with it. Shot's no good. Good defense by Massey Beard. Rebounds tipped out to Jayana Sanders, and Tech will reset with a new shot clock. Goodsell sets the screen on Barry. Sanders missed the roller. Now she dumps it in. Deflected and stolen by Massey Beard. Gives it up to Alexis Jones. Jones, Barry, wing three. Yes! Timeout Tech, and SNU comes roaring out of the gates once again. It's 7-0 SNU right now. Timeout on the court. We'll take timeout two. 7:08 to go first quarter. SNU with a 7-0 lead on Arkansas Tech. We'll be right back after this. Welcome back. SNU leading this one 7-0. 3 minutes gone by in the first quarter. JC Higgins controlling up top. Now Jayana Sanders. Weave action for Golden Suns. Now Barry guarding Stackhouse up top. Higgins with it, guarded by Perez. Higgins drives, dumps it off to Ryan Goodsell, and she is hit and fouled by Alexis Jones, and Alexis Jones comes away holding her jaw. Foul is going to be on Alexis Jones. And Ryan Goodsell will go to the line for 2 free throws. Goodsell knocks down the first points of the game for Tech. Goodsell just a 51.4% free throw shooter this season. Second one is up and good. And it's 7-2 SNU. Alexis Jones working on the right wing. Goes around the Beard pick to the basket and lays it in with the left hand. Alexis Jones attacking the paint early. And a great start here for SNU offensively. Again, they got off to a tremendous start in Russellville. 23-8 first quarter lead. Goodsell tries to drive on Beard. Spins. Left hand shot is good. Nice move from Ryan Goodsell around the freshman. And it's 9-4 SNU. We're able to confirm that the decision for Massey Beard to start was not injury related for Abby Nehus, just a coaching decision. Perez, driving kick to Jones, probing inside. Tries to get to that left hand to no avail. Perez wide open top of the key for 3, it's short. Valines gets the rebound over Schrupfer. And Tech coming back the other way. Valines hesitation dribble. Now kicks to Stackhouse in the corner by Perez. Now Goodsell, extended elbow. Sanders pulls the trigger for 3 in the corner. It's no good. Perez, great box out on Stackhouse. And here comes the junior right down the court. Crossover dribble all the way to the basket and lays it in. Irene Perez on a full gallop down the court. Lays it in for 2, and it's 11-4 SNU. Sanders at the top of the key, gets the Goodsell screen. Now Higgins with it. Pulls the trigger for a long 2 and knocks it down over Perez. First points of the game for J.C. Higgins. Alexis Jones still seems to be feeling the effects of that foul. Adrian Berry, step back 3-pointers off the mark, no good. Sanders has the miss. The Lions bringing it up now for the Golden Suns. She'll drives right through, dumps it off for Goodsell. Offensive foul, Hannah Valines, as Massey Beard stepped up and took the charge. That's number 2 on Valines already. And Abby Nehus will come in for Massey Beard. And a great energetic start for the freshman. Lyric Williams into the game for Arkansas Tech along with Leighton Taylor. Valines will take a seat, or excuse me, Valines still in. Sanders and Goodsell take a seat for the Golden Suns. Nehus rejected by Williams. That's going to be a tie-up, and that will give the ball to the Golden Suns. Lyric Williams in warm-ups was a sight to behold. Yelling and getting her teammates pumped up the entire time. It got me a little fired up myself. J.C. Higgins, hesitation dribble on Perez. Kick in the corner, Stackhouse. Drives in, shut up by Schrupfer. Valines, pass is deflected, stolen by Jones. Gives it off to Perez, drives in, right hand, missed it. Rebound's tipped out of bounds, and it's going to be off of Lyric Williams. And SNU will maintain possession with a fresh shot clock, 3:56 to go, first quarter. Inbound comes to Madeline Schrupfer. Picked up her dribble on the right wing, dumps it down low to Barry, and she is fouled. That's going to go on J.C. Higgins. Her first 15 foul already for the Golden Suns, and that will send SNU to the foul line. Adrian Berry with her first trip this afternoon. Berry is 70% foul shooter during the regular season. She went 1 for 3 from the line yesterday, and she knocks down the first one. One more coming, and she puts it in. 13-6 SNU, 3:52 to go, first quarter. Crimson Storm clearly the aggressor early. Higgins barrels through Perez, missed the shot, Nehus the rebound. A little bit of misplaced aggression there from Higgins. Perez on the wing now. Jones dumps it down to Nehus, working on Lyric Williams. Now Perez in the corner, kick Schrupfer. Drive and handoff to Jones. Stops, kick out top to Perez. Lyric Williams gets around Abby Nehus and knocks that one out of bounds. And they say last touch by Nehus, and it's going to go over to Arkansas Tech. Trip May and Abby disagree with the call, but still a turnover for SNU. Valines still in there with those 2 fouls. She'll pull the trigger for 3 over Jones. It's no good. Tracks down the offensive rebound, saves it, but to Perez. Gets it up ahead to Adrian Berry. She'll pull the trigger for 3. She's fouled on the 3-point attempt by Higgins. And Adrian Berry will go to the line for 3 free throws, and that's number 2 on J.C. Higgins. So tremendous foul trouble early for Arkansas Tech. And Berry at the line for 3 free throws. Kiara Moses set to check in for Higgins, and Sonia Sarda is at the scorer's table for SNU. She'll come in for Alexis Jones. Adrian Berry, 26 points yesterday. She's already at 10 today. 2 for 3 from 3-point range, and now 5 of 5 from the line. Gives her 11 of SNU's 16 points. The senior making a strong case for the all-tournament team and for player of the tournament as well. Moses gets inside, fouled from behind by Nehus, and she gets the shot to go, and will go to the line for the 3-point play opportunity. Moses got inside of Sarda. Abby tried to come over to help from the backside, but got there a little late. He committed the foul. So Moses at the line for one shot. She missed it. Lyric Williams, the offensive rebound, and puts it back in. So a 4-point possession for Arkansas Tech. Quickly cuts the lead back down to 6 at 16-10. Tech in a 2-3 zone. Schrepfer gets in the middle of the lane with the floater over Williams. First points of the tournament for Madeline Schrepfer. A beautiful stop and pop in the middle of the lane over Lyric Williams, and it's 18-10 SNU. Leighton Taylor with it up top. Now Stackhouse on the wing, guarded by Schrepfer. Williams will pull the trigger for a long 2. It's off the mark, no good. Sonia Sarda with the rebound for SNU. Gets it up ahead quickly to Schrepfer. Schrepfer again penetrates all the way to the basket. Tried to spin it home, unable to do so. Leighton Taylor the rebound. Taylor to the wing and Stackhouse. Valines with it. Back to Stackhouse on the wing. Now Taylor up top, and Tech will settle things down. Stackhouse in the corner, guarded by Sarda. Gets the screen from Williams. Spinning down the lane. Kick in the corner. Taylor for 3. It's good. Leighton Taylor, just her 11th three-pointer of the season, came in at 28%. Cuts the SNU lead to 5. Adrian Berry. Now Sarda on the wing, dumps it down on the baseline to Perez. Kick up top, Schrepfer open for 3. Yes! Terrific find from Irene Perez. And Madeline Schrepfer knocks down the 3-point attempt in response. It's 21-13. We're under a minute to play first quarter. SNU shooting 46% already. He's knocked down 3 3-pointers. Bounce pass Williams, the long 2 is good. Lyric Williams making her presence felt early. Already 4 points off the bench. Schrepfer finds Perez, but the ball goes through her hands, and Williams pushing up ahead. Now Taylor, back to Williams. Stackhouse, now Valines, and she'll settle things down. Leighton Taylor comes, gets it with 13 on the shot clock. Guarded up top by Sonia Sarda. Shakes off the screen from Moses. 4 on the shot clock. Stackhouse floater over Nehus is no good. Schrepfer has the miss. Put up the half-court heave at the buzzer. It's off the mark, no good. And that's how the first quarter will end here in Bartlesville. A strong showing from the Crimson Storm as SNU came firing out of the gates and will end the first quarter with a 21-15 lead over the Golden Suns. We'll take time out, and when we come back, start of the second quarter right after this. Welcome back. SNU beginning the second quarter with the ball and a 6-point lead, 21-15 over Arkansas Tech. JC Soap into the game for the first time this afternoon. She's joined on the court by Perez, Schrepfer, Nehus, and Sarda. JC Higgins back into the game with those 2 fouls. Gianna Sanders also back in with Ryan Goodsell. Sarda leaves it off for Perez. And an offensive foul is going to be called on Sonia Sarda. As Ryan Goodsell is the one who took the charge. Trent May can't believe the call. And he's pleading his case with the official who made the call. Three-pointer from Moses is good, and it's a three-point game just like that. It's a 5-0 run for Arkansas Tech. Schrupfer with it up top. Tech still in that 2-3 zone. Sarda open in the corner for three. She knocked it down. Great response from Sonia Sarda as the freshman continues her terrific play of late. In 16 points in the home win over the Golden Suns 2 weeks ago. Behind the back dribble from Sanders. Kick in the corner. Now Moses, another three-pointer. She knocked it down. Sanders ran over Irene Perez, no call. And Sarda will bring it back the other way. SNU still nursing a three-point lead. So, kick, wing, Perez, high arcing three-pointer. It's good! SNU on fire from three-point range. They're 5 of 7 to start this one, and it's 27-21 SNU. Sanders gets the Goodsell pick. Long two-pointer's no good. And then a foul over the back on Ryan Goodsell. As Irene Perez had position inside. Alexis Jones returns for SNU. Madeline Schrupfer will take a seat. And SNU with a 27-21 lead right now. 8 minutes to go, first half. Jones, kick corner, Perez, guarded by the lines. Arkansas Tech back in man as SNU shot them right out of that zone. Bounce pass in the corner, Sarda, scooping shot across the lane with the left hand, and she got it to go. Beautiful sweeping move from Sonia Sarda. Trent May still pleading his case on the offensive foul on Sarda a few possessions ago. Valines with it, picks up her dribble. She's guarded tightly by Soap. Goodsell getting Sanders to come pick the ball up. Sanders, bounce pass to Goodsell, steps around Perez, missed the shot. Great pass from Sanders, but Goodsell unable to capitalize, and Sonia Sarda coming the other way for SNU. She leads 29-21, crossover dribble down the lane, off the glass, missed it. Nehus back up, no. Ball's deflected around and finally controlled by Sanders. Irene Perez jumps the passing lane on J.C. Higgins, but knocks it out of bounds. And Arkansas Tech will maintain possession at midcourt. Massey Beard back in for Nehus. Moses and Goodsell off, Stackhouse and Williams back in for Arkansas Tech. J.C. Higgins with it, guarded by Perez. Now Soap switches off onto her. Driving on the left side, knocked away by Sonia Sarda, but out of bounds. And Arkansas Tech will inbound on the sideline in front of the SNU bench. Valines with it up top. Tries to drive on Soap, spins, cut off by the freshman. Missed the shot, and Jones has the rebound. Jones pushing tempo, 2 on 3, and she'll bring it back out. Massey Beard, extended elbow. Drives through Lyric Williams, off the glass and in. Strong move from Massey Beard. And you can see the confidence growing in the freshman every time out this season. Sanders controlling up top, guarded by Jones. As SNU stretch the lead back to 10 at 31-21. 6:15 to go here in the second quarter. Stackhouse pulls the trigger for three over Sarda, is no good. Jones has the miss for SNU. Surveys the court. Hesitation. Perez, top of the key. She'll drive. Hook shot across, no good. Sanders the miss. Long lead pass ahead to J.C. Higgins. 1-on-1. J.C. Soap commits the foul on J.C. Higgins, and Higgins will go to the line for 2. Higgins, an 80% free throw shooter this season, one of the tops in the conference. Knocks down the first. Hits the first, one more coming with 5:55 to go here in the first half. Knocks down both, and it's 31-23, SNU with the lead. SNU shooting 50% so far in this one, and 5 of 7 from three-point range. Sarda up top, goes around the Massey Beard pick. She'll pull the trigger for three, it's long. Sanders with position on Jones, and then a foul is called on Alexis Jones well after Sanders had disengaged. That's going to be number 2 on Alexis Jones. In foul trouble has been an issue for Alexis Jones the past couple weeks. It's prevented her offensive game. Coming in, she was just 9 of 26 from the field in the 5 games previous, just 26 total points. Higgins, wild pass is stolen by Perez. Quickly up ahead to Jones. One-on-one with Sanders, gets inside, finishes. No, it rolls off, no good, but the foul is on Sanders. And Alexis Jones will go to the line for 2. That's the second foul on Jayana Sanders now. Second team foul on Arkansas Tech in the quarter. SNU sitting at 3. And Alexis Jones at the line for 2 free throws. First one's up off the front iron backboard and good. Adrian Berry will come get Irene Perez. Madeline Schrupfer set to check in for Jones should she make this next foul shot. She does, and SNU's lead is 10. Jones will head to the bench with 4 points, pair of rebounds, and those 2 personal fouls. Gianna Sanders, guarded by Sonia Sarda up top. Now drifts over to the right wing, gets the screen from Valines. Valines open for 3. It's off the mark, no good. She knew it from the start. Tracks down the offensive rebound, puts it back up. It's still no good. And the rebound tipped around by SNU, and it goes out of bounds. And that will remain with Arkansas Tech when we come back. Timeout on the court, 4:57 to go, first half. SNU leading this one by 10, 33-23. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Bruin Fieldhouse. Arkansas Tech inbounding on the baseline, trailing by 10 as SNU shooting 47.6% from the field so far. 5 of 8 from three-point range and hold a 33-23 lead. And Jayana Sanders with the old rope-a-dope on Sonia Sarda. Inbounds off her back and gets the layup to go. JC Soap, entry pass into Massey Beard. One-on-one with Lyric Williams. Williams blocks that and then takes it away. SNU bench not pleased. They look like Beard was fouled on that particular play. The line's with it at the elbow. Lyric Williams, the baseline jumper off the rim and backboard and in. The lead is 6 for SNU, 33-27, 4:20 to go first half. Sarda controlling up top. Now at the extended elbow with Adrian Berry. Berry already with 11 points. Step back long, 2, off the mark. Beard tipped that one, but out of bounds. And Arkansas Tech will inbound on the baseline with 4:05 to go. Sanders guarded by Sarda, top of the key. Uses the Williams pick. Now gives it up to Valines, guarded by Soap. Valines, now Williams at the top. 10 on the shot clock now as Valines behind the Williams pick. Long two is good. Hannah Valines with her first points of the afternoon. It's a 4-point game, 33-29. SNU in need of a rally. Have not hit a field goal in over 3 minutes. And it's a quick 6-0 burst for the Golden Suns. Soap gets inside, kick wing, Sarda three-pointer. Fouled by Kavanche Stackhouse. So Sonia Sarda fouled on the three-point attempt. Will go to the line for three. No. The official who made the call is ruling that it was not a shooting foul. Apparently it came with a shove after Sarda had already come down. So SNU just inbounding on the sideline. Ball goes through the hands of Soap and Stackhouse in the open court. Strupfer and Sarda are there. Sarda with great defense. Forces the miss from Stackhouse, and then a foul on Kiara Moses going over the back of Strupfer. So a fortunate series of events for SNU there, preventing any points for Arkansas Tech. So no harm, no foul on either end. Fourth team foul on Arkansas Tech. It's the first on Moses. And we're under 3 minutes to play. SNU a scoreless drought of over 2 minutes now. And a 5-second call is on JC Soap. Even though Valines was nowhere close to her. Kiara Moses now working around to the left wing. Lyric Williams. Long two from the foul line. It's off, no good. Adrian Berry the miss. SNU 3 straight turnovers, and Sarda dribbles it off her foot. Lyric Williams goes to the floor to save it. But Sarda steals it back and is fouled by Stackhouse. Great hustle from Sonia Sarda after the dribble went off her foot. And so Sonia Sarda will go to the line for 2. That's number 2 on Kavanche Stackhouse. Sarda back to the line for 2 free throws. First trip today for Sarda. Misses the first. Sarda was 5 for 6 from the line yesterday and came into the tournament a 77% free throw shooter. One more coming for Sonia Sarda. She knocks that one down to break the 3-minute scoreless drought for SNU. Still nearly another turnover for the Storm, who now have 6 in the first half. Higgins looping around. Wild pass is tipped and stolen by Strupfer. Strupfer up ahead to JC Soap. Kick in the corner, Berry, 3, yes! Great vision from JC Soap to find Adrian Berry in the corner, and Berry got the freshman the assist. Moses up top, now on the right wing, runs away from the Valines screen. Williams barrels over Massey Beard, offensive foul! Second charge taken today by Massey Beard. First foul on Lyric Williams. She'll go to the bench. JC Higgins will join her there. Leighton Taylor and Ryan Goodsell back in. Beard will take a seat. Abby Nehus back in. 1:40 to go. First half. SNU leading by 8, 37-29. Strupfer on the left wing. Trying to get it into Abby Nehus. Now Adrian Berry on the right wing, calling for a screen. Now Strupfer with it. Probing. Puts up the shot. It's blocked by Stackhouse. Nehus, the offensive rebound. She's fouled by Ryan Goodsell, and Abby Nehus will go to the line for 2. Stackhouse still down on the floor. She's not getting up, not sure. She's being helped off by Goodsell and the Arkansas Tech trainer right now. Not putting weight on her right leg, it looks like. She's down at the end of the bench. Not sure what the injury is in particular, certainly a lower body injury there. Nihus will be at the line for two. Knocks down the first one. Sanders and Moses and Lyric Williams back in for Arkansas Tech. Second free throw up for Abby is good. SNU back up by 10 with 1:19 to go first half. Every rally by the Golden Suns has been met with another one by the Crimson Storm as JC Soap picks up her second foul on the blocking foul there. Fourth team foul on SNU, both teams now in the bonus. Comes up top to Leighton Taylor. And a fresh shot clock for the Golden Suns. Sanders guarded tightly by Schrupfer. Valines in the middle of the lane. Bumped, missed the shot. Adrian Berry has the miss. Berry quickly back the other way. Sarda in the corner. Sarda across the lane, shut off, shovels over to Abby Nihus, puts it up and in. Great vision from Sonia Sarda. Another assist for the freshman. Valines, stop, pop, three-pointer, good. Sarda was late to close out. And SNU will hold for the final shot. Shot clock about a half a second fast of the game clock. Sarda up top with 12 on the shot clock. Crossover on Taylor. Goes all the way to the basket. Left-hand layup. Got it! And the foul! Sonia Sarda with the and one opportunity with 7.2 seconds to go. Strong finish with the left hand through contact. It's the first foul on Leighton Taylor. Sarda off with the miss. Valines has it. Up ahead, Taylor with two. Kick in the corner, Moses. They're not going to get a shot off, unaware of the time, and that's how the half will end here in Bartlesville. SNU with a strong close to the first half. After Arkansas Tech had cut the lead to 3, SNU will lead by 11 as we go to the locker room, 43-32. We'll take a break, and when we come back, we'll have first half stats and analysis and get you ready for the second half of action. Here in Bartlesville, again, the score, SNU 43, Arkansas Tech 32. Welcome back. Halftime here at the Bruin Fieldhouse in Bartlesville. SNU leading 43-32 at halftime over Arkansas Tech. Running through the first half stats for you with SNU shooting 50% in the first half, 13 of 26 from the field. They were 6 of 9 from three-point range and got to the line 14 times in that first half, making 11 of those. SNU winning the rebounding battle 17-16, dishing out 6 assists on those 13 makes. SNU 12 points off 7 Arkansas Tech turnovers. SNU also leads in points in the paint 14-8 and fast break points 10-2. For SNU individually, Adrian Berry continuing her terrific play here in Bartlesville. 14 points in the first half, 3 of 5 from the field, 3 3-point makes, and 5 of 5 from the foul line. She's also got 3 rebounds to go along with those 14 points. She had 11 of the first 15 SNU points this afternoon. Just a tremendous start there. Sonia Sarda also continues to play extremely well, 8 points and an assist. She got a 3-pointer, and she's 3 of 5 from the field. Abby Nehus, who did not start, 4 points, 4 rebounds off the bench, 2 of those of the offensive variety. 5 points for Madeline Schrupfer, along with 4 rebounds. 2 steals for Schrupfer as well. Schrupfer did not score on Friday against Southeastern. 4 points for Alexis Jones, but she did pick up 2 fouls early and only played 10 minutes in the first half.
That's a fair point.
3 points for Massey Beard, who got the start. She also drew a pair of charges and has done a tremendous job on the defensive end with Ryan Goodsell and Lyric Williams. 5 points for Irene Perez to go along with 2 assists. J.C. Soap did not score in 10 minutes off the bench. She did pick up 2 fouls, but also had 2 assists. In addition to the scoring, J.C. Soap has seen a tremendous uptick in her assists. 14 of her 22 assists this season coming into the tournament came in the last 10 games, as her growth as a player has increased tremendously over the course of the season. For Arkansas Tech, 14 fouls in that first half. Ryan Goodsell has 3. J.C. Higgins, Hannah Valines, Gianna Sanders, and Kavanche Stackhouse each with 2. Nobody's in double figures for Arkansas Tech. They're led by Kiara Moses with 8. She hit 2 3-pointers and all 3 of her shots from the field in the first half. Lyric Williams with 6 points off the bench. Valines with 5 points and 2 assists, but she needed 8 shots to get that. She's just 2 of 8 from the field. 4 points each for Goodsell and J.C. Higgins. 2 points for Gianna Sanders, and Kavanche Stackhouse did not score. She's 0 for 4 from the field. She also went down with an injury late in that first half, but the Arkansas Tech trainer said she will be back for the second half of action, and she is currently on the bench with the starters ready to come in to start the third quarter. Arkansas Tech shooting 41% from the field, 50% from three-point range, 4 of 8. The big difference in the game right now is the free throw line, where Arkansas Tech 4 of 5 from the foul line. Again, SNU 11 of 14 in that first half. Abby Nehus starting the second half here for Massey Beard. Again, Massey Beard did get the start. No injuries or anything of the sort, just simply a coaching decision from Coach Trent May. Alexis Jones, Madeline Schrupfer, Irene Perez, and Adrian Berry joining Nehus on the court to start the second half. Same starters for Arkansas Tech. And we are underway as Gianna Sanders controls against Alexis Jones. J.C. Higgins moving off the screen. Now Valines with it. Higgins is blocked by Nehus, but a little bit of contact from the body. Higgins went down very hard there. And Higgins will go to the line for 2. The 80% free throw shooter is already 2 for 2 from the charity stripe today. That's foul number 2 on Abby Nehus. First foul of the quarter for SNU, and Higgins hits the first free throw. One more to follow. Higgins hits both of them. Makes it 43-34, SNU with the lead. Just a reminder, the winner takes on Southwestern tomorrow afternoon here at 1 o'clock in the Great American Conference Championship game. Goodsell reaches around Nehus and has the pick on the entry pass from Perez. Sanders with it up top. Now drifts over to the left wing, gets the screen from Goodsell. Now it gets another screen, shut off on the baseline by Jones, forces up the shot, and Jones has the miss. Terrific defense from Alexis Jones there. Jones barreling down, stops. Now drifts back out to the three-point line. Uses the screen from Adrian Berry, drives all the way to the basket, left-hand shot is good, and the foul on Ryan Goodsell. That's number 4 on Goodsell, and Alexis Jones back to the foul line to complete the three-point play. She's 2 for 2 there today. Lyric Williams into the game for Goodsell. And a big response from SNU right off the bat. Jones missed the free throw. Perez battling Williams for the rebound. And Perez was sitting on the baseline in the scuffle. So Arkansas Tech basketball here. 1 minute gone by in the third quarter, as Higgins will bring it up for the Golden Suns. Higgins, a lot of dribbling, drives, fade away. It's an air ball. Valines has the offensive rebound. Now gets it to Sanders in the corner. Lyric Williams tries on Nehus, who rejects the shot. Williams tips the rebound away from Jones. Sanders has it, kick out, Stackhouse, three-pointer, good. Good hustle from Lyric Williams after Nehus rejected her shot. Tipped the rebound away from Alexis Jones to get Arkansas Tech another possession, and it ends in a Stackhouse three-pointer. Jones drifts down into the corner looking for an angle for Nehus. Ball is ripped away from her from Valines, and here comes Stackhouse. 2-on-2 break. Fires it into Valines, blocked by Schrupfer. But a foul is called on Madeline Schrupfer, and Hannah Valines will go to the line for 2 free throws. That's the first foul on Madeline Schrupfer today. Second team foul on SNU in the quarter. And Valines to the line for 2. 75.7% free throw shooter this season, knocks down the first. Second one's also good, and the lead is 6 for SNU. Arkansas Tech with 6 offensive rebounds here in the game. Berry guarded closely by Higgins on the right wing in front of us. Entry pass into Abby Nehus. She left it short, and Williams comes away with the rebound. Up ahead, Higgins, Stackhouse penetrating, leaves it off for Lyric Williams, who lays it in for 2. The lead is down to 4. A quick 7-0 run in less than a minute as Arkansas Tech right back in this one. Berry with it, guarded by Higgins. Abby Nehus comes up to set the screen. Berry, long two-pointer, off the mark, no good. Schrupp for the offensive rebound. Penetrates inside. Shot it out of bounds. Schrupfer hit the deck hard. She's slow to get up. She is up now. It's SNU basketball. A lot of contact there. Trent May wondering where the foul is. Dave Wilbur's wondering who touched it for Arkansas Tech. Neither coach pleased. Adrian Berry drives baseline, bumped by Higgins, no call. The shot is short. Abby Nehus, the offensive rebound. Bounce pass to Schrupfer in the lane, puts it up with the right hand and scores. Alexis Jones pressuring Jayana Sanders in the backcourt. Tremendous hustle all around by SNU on that possession. Schrupfer holding her midsection, or at least tucking her right arm in close as Sanders gets the floater to go. Schrupfer's had trouble with that right shoulder all season long. Has K-tape on it throughout this season. Trent May still working the officials there. Alexis Jones gets underneath, missed the shot. Nehus the offensive rebound and puts it in. Abby Nehus making her presence felt here in the second half. 33 or 4 offensive rebounds. Higgins, drive and kick, Valines open for 3, it's long. Nehus tips the rebound, then saves it to Adrian Berry. And Alexis Jones working up the court quickly. Nobody stopped the dribble, but she gets back out. Ball is knocked away by Valines, and Valines then knocks it out of bounds. Trent May officials tell his cohorts that Trent May has been warned. Schrupfer across the lane, missed it, but she'll go to the line for 2 free throws. That foul is going to be on Valines. That's number 3 on Hannah Valines. Trent May making his point made. So Schrupfer at the line for 2 free throws. 78% free throw shooter coming into the tournament. Knocks down the first one. Second one also good. And SNU's lead is 8 once again. JC Higgins up top guarded by Irene Perez. Driving kick, Sanders deep 3, it's short. Alexis Jones has the miss for SNU. Got Schrupfer and Perez on the wing. Schrupfer has it. Perez up top, looking for the entry to Nehus. Not there. Schrupfer up top now. Uses the Adrian Berry pick, goes all the way to the basket. Missed it with the left hand. Lyric Williams has the rebound. Up ahead, Kavanche Stackhouse. Schrupfer running with her. Nehus is there, but did not get there in time. That's going to be foul number 3 on Abby Nehus, and that'll send Kavanche Stackhouse to the line. Stackhouse still limping. She does have some tape on her right calf now that was not there in the first half. Stackhouse at the line for 2 free throws with 5:15 to go, third quarter. Hits the first. Stackhouse 72.5% this season. Abby will take a seat. Massey Beard into the game. Schrupfer will head to the bench. Sonia Sarda back in for SNU. One more for Stackhouse, and she knocks it down. The lead is 6 for SNU, 51-45. 5:15 to go, third quarter. Sarda with it on the right wing in front of us. Penetrates, stops in the lane, pivots, forces up a shot. Sanders blocked it. Perez there for the offensive miss. She missed it. Rebounds battled for. Valines has it. Looked at the officials looking for a call for Alexis Jones being around her ankles. Nothing doing. Stackhouse crosses over Sarda, puts up the floater over Beards, no good. Berry with the offensive, with the rebound, all by herself in the open court, lays it in for 2. Good control on the wide open fast break from Adrian Berry. She's up to 18 points now. Valines. Jones giving her a little bit of space there. Gets inside, puts up the long 2, it's no good. Higgins boxed out Perez for the offensive rebound and puts it back in. Then the inbounds pass stolen by Stackhouse. And the foul is going to go on Alexis Jones as Stackhouse was able to get inside of Jones and out-hustle her for that possession. And that'll take us to a timeout on the court. 4:12 to go, third quarter. SNU holding on to a 6-point lead, 53-47. We'll be right back after this. Welcome back. SNU leading this one 53-47, 4:12 to go third quarter. Arkansas Tech inbounding on the baseline. Alexis Jones checks out with her third foul. So a little bit of foul trouble for SNU right now, with Abby Nehus and Alexis Jones both a delay of game warning has been issued to Sonia Sarda for reaching over the baseline, trying to defend pass. Inbounds off the hands of Hannah Valines. It's deflected by Irene Perez. Arkansas Tech will inbound on the sidelines. Sanders up top, guarded by Sarda. Gets the screen from Williams. Now Stackhouse with it. Valines, top of the key, guarded by Perez. Gets inside, kick back out. Stackhouse, deep three from the wing. Well off the mark, no good. Massey Beard, the rebound. Bumped by Higgins, no call. And Sarda coming back the other way for SNU. Sarda, Soap, Beard, Barry, and Perez on the court right now for SNU. Soap has the ball knocked away. Sanders coming back the other way with it. Sarda stands her ground. Sanders left it short. Lyric Williams, the offensive rebound, no. Gets another one, no. And Soap has the miss. So no harm, no foul. Long lead pass, tipped by Higgins, but controlled by Barry. Dangerous pass from Sarda. Perez looking for the entry pass to Beard. No, Sarda gets it back top of the key. Good screen from Beard. Sarda with the mismatch on Williams, pulls up the jumper and hits it for two. Good confident shot from Sonia Sarda to stop the bleeding. And SNU's lead is 8 again. Valines using the Williams pick, gets inside. Offensive foul, Hannah Valines. The third charge called and drawn by Massey Beard. The freshman standing tall in the middle of the paint. That's the fourth foul on Hannah Valines, and that will send her to the bench. Leighton Taylor in for her. Kiara Moses in for Jayana Sanders. And SNU with an 8-point lead as we're under 3 minutes to go third quarter. Perez galloping in. Took her 2 steps, but it was called a travel. Tech will inbound on the baseline. Another turnover for SNU. That's their 11th of the afternoon. Perez has 4 of those. Leighton Taylor. Now Stackhouse with it. Kick. Moses spins. Stackhouse. Now Higgins on the wing. Driving baseline. Leaves it off for Williams. Puts it up. No good. Dave Wilbers can't believe there was not a call there. Looked like Sarda was straight up. Soap all the way to the basket. Up and under. Missed it. Hit the underside of the rim. And Arkansas Tech back the other way. Things have gone downhill a little bit as far as the aesthetics of this game, but SNU still leads by 8 with 2 minutes to go third quarter. Stackhouse thought better of trying to test the charging ability of Massey Beard. Stackhouse instead will drift outside and hit a 3-pointer behind the Williams pick to make it a 5-point game, 55-50. 1:50 to go third quarter. JC Soap with it, guarded by Moses. Now Sonia Sarda with it up top. Adrian Berry with it. And a foul going to be called. It's going on J.C. Higgins, trying to get around Adrian Berry and create the steal. That's number 3 on J.C. Higgins. Alicia Martis into the game for the first time today. Martis, we saw in Bethany, a bundle of energy for Arkansas Tech. It will be important for Massey Beard to make sure she puts a body on Martis anytime a shot goes up, because Martis will be crashing the glass hard. That was the 4th team foul on Arkansas Tech. SNU in the bonus the rest of the way. Barry drives through, contact. Oh, and she's called for the travel. Another turnover for SNU with 1:25 to go third quarter. 55-50 our score here. SNU has led the entire way. Arkansas Tech has threatened on multiple occasions, but have never been able to get closer than 2 or 3. as Stackhouse with another three-pointer. It's a two-point game, 55-53. Massey Beard working hard on Martis. Sarda all the way. She's fouled and will go to the line for two. Foul's going on Leighton Taylor, her second. That's the fifth team foul on Arkansas Tech, and Sarda to the line for two free throws, looking to extend a two-point lead. First one's up and good. One more coming for the freshman from Spain. Up to 11 points this afternoon. 4 of 7 shooting from the field. 2 of 5 from the foul line as she missed the second one. Moses has the rebound for Arkansas Tech. JC Higgins with it now. Kavanche Stackhouse. She's got 11 and 3 of 5 from three-point range. Ball's knocked away by Perez. Taylor tracks it down. 15 on the shot clock. Taylor working on JC Soap. Shuts her down on the baseline. Stackhouse with it. 5 on the shot clock. Deep three-pointer, and Perez is called for the foul. A little bit of bump on the three-point attempt. Looked like Perez did not give her room to come down. Looked like the correct call from this angle. So Kavanche Stackhouse will go to the line for 3 free throws. First one is good. The first foul on Perez. Second one is no good from Stackhouse. One more coming for the sophomore. She puts that one in, and it's a one-point game with 30 seconds to go in the third quarter. SNU will hold for the final shot. Sarda dribbling up top, guarded by Kiara Moses. Sarda gets it to Adrian Berry at the extended elbow. Uses the Beard pick. Ball is deflected. Beard has it. Ball is deflected, knocked out of bounds off of Massey Beard, and Arkansas Tech will have it with 4.9 seconds to go in the third quarter. Gianna Sanders back in for Leighton Taylor. Stackhouse to inbound. It comes to Higgins. Higgins quickly throws it out of bounds as the buzzer sounds to end the third quarter. We've got a game here in Bartlesville. It's Arkansas Tech with a huge third quarter on the back of Kavanche Stackhouse three-point attempts. Cut the lead to 1. It's 56-55, SNU with the lead. We'll have the final period when we come back after this. Welcome back as we start the fourth quarter. SNU with a 1-point lead, 56-55 over Arkansas Tech. Tech with a 23-13 third quarter win there to cut an 11-point lead down to 1. Schrepfer with it in the corner. Entry pass to Nihus, puts it up, no good. Gets it back, puts it in with the left hand. Not the prettiest of offensive games for Abby Nihus, but she's working hard. 4th offensive rebound for her, and she's got 8. Sanders behind the Williams pick for 3. It's no good. Schrepfer the miss. Here comes SNU. Kiara Moses nearly picked her pocket. Alexis Jones with it now, guarded by Moses. Schrepfer on the wing. Now Jones comes and gets it from her. Perez in the corner. Now Jones on the right wing. Penetrating. Now Schrepfer with it. 5 on the shot clock. She's going to have to hurry. Bounce pass to Nihus, who gathers around Sanders and puts it in. Blind wraparound pass from Schrepfer, and Nihus was able to hold off Sanders and put it in for 2, and the lead's back to 5 for SNU. Sanders up top. Now Higgins using the Williams pick. She drives. Tipped away and stolen by Nihus. Alexis Jones, long lead pass up ahead to Perez. Sets, fires for 3. Very long. Higgins has it, and that's a silly foul by Madeline Schrepfer there. Her second first-team foul on SNU in the quarter. With 8:36 to go, SNU leading 60-55. Perez had plenty of time on that one. A little bit too excited as she missed everything. Sanders working again behind the Williams pick. Stoss picks up her dribble. Now Williams will drive on Nihus. Gets underneath Nihus and scores. Nihus with a bit of a bump on Williams, and Williams will go to the line for an and-one opportunity. Trip May imploring Abby to stay down. Free throw is no good. Moses has the miss. Abby stayed down on that one and got a piece of that one. Schrepfer with it. The lead is 3. Schrepfer goes all the way, lays it up, missed it. But she will go to the line for 2. Dave Wilbers can't believe the call that it's a shooting foul. But Schrepfer will go to the line for 2 free throws. She's 2 for 2 from the line today. First one is good for Madeline. Senior from Rockwall, Texas, having a career year in every statistical category, and has emerged as an unexpected big contributor for SNU, both in points and rebounds. She's the second leading rebounder on the team at 5.9 per game coming into this tournament. Lead is 5 once again as we tick down to 8 minutes to go here in Bartlesville. 62-57 SNU. Again, they've led from start to finish. And a foul from behind on Schrepfer as she went for the steal. That's going to be number 3 on Schrepfer. Tech will inbound on the baseline with a fresh shot clock. Inbound comes to J.C. Higgins. Spins on Perez, now gets it back to Kiara Moses. Moses behind the Williams pick, leaves it off for Williams. Long push from the foul line is good. You can't see it, but Lyric Williams' jump shot is really a one-handed floater that you'd see any other post player make in the lane. And she does it from everywhere on the court. 3-point game. Alexis Jones gets the screen from Barry, gets all the way to the basket, missed it with the left hand. Nihus is held on the offensive rebound by Lyric Williams. Second team foul on the Golden Suns, and SNU will get a fresh shot clock. Kiara Moses thought it was a shooting foul and ran down to get some instructions from Coach Dave Wilbers, but it is not. SNU inbounding on the baseline. Jones gets it in. Jones penetrating, tried to drive for that left hand again. Now this foul is going to go on Kavanche Stackhouse. Number 3 on Stackhouse. SNU will try it again. Entry pass comes to Barry. It's deflected, stolen by Higgins, and another foul on Schrepfer as she undercut Higgins. And Schrupfer's picked up 3 fouls in this first 3 minutes of the quarter, and that's number 4 on Madeline Schrupfer, just like that. Inbounds comes to Higgins, and she'll bring it up for Arkansas Tech. 3-point game, 62-59. Arkansas Tech already in the bonus. One more foul for Arkansas Tech will put SNU in the bonus. Perez has the miss from Williams. Goes around Moses. Is picked up by Stackhouse. Gets the screen from Nehus. Schrupfer drives in. Scoop shot by Williams. She's sent to the floor by Williams, and Schrupfer will go to the line for 2 free throws. Schrupfer's been on the floor as much as the moisture mops have been this afternoon. Two free throws for the senior. She knocks down the first one. Puts her in double figures with 10 points. Massey Beard into the game for Nehus. For Arkansas Tech, Hannah Line still on the bench with those 4 fouls. As Schrupfer hits both of them. Push the lead to 5. Sanders, now Stackhouse guarded by Alexis Jones. Creates some space, nearly lost the dribble. Gets it back. Stackhouse pulls the trigger for another 3. It's short. Alexis Jones has the miss. And she'll slow it down. And then she's fouled by Kiara Moses. And that will put SNU to the foul line. Number 2 on Kiara Moses. That last foul on Lyric Williams was her 3rd. And Ryan Goodsell is back into the game for her. So SNU 5-point lead. Alexis Jones looking to extend that with free throws here, and does with the first. Leighton Taylor in for Moses. One more coming for Alexis Jones. Jones came into the tournament a 66% free throw shooter, something that she has clearly worked on throughout the season. That percentage has risen from the low 50s earlier this year all the way into the high 60s. She knocks down both. The lead is 7. Sanders, long free throw line jumper is good. She got some space outside the screen from Goodsell. Jones will bring it up. 6 minutes to go. 5-point lead for SNU. Jones works it to the left wing, guarded by Taylor. Adrian Berry with it now, guarded by Higgins. She drifts back out, gets the screen from Beard. She'll pull the trigger for 3. It's long. Sanders has the rebound in front of Schrupfer. And Sanders off and running, gets around Massey Beard. Sanders all the way to the lane and lays it in for 2. Good finish from Sanders around Massey Beard. And the lead is down to 3. 5.5 minutes to go. Jones pivots, kicks to Berry. Drives baseline. Crosses over Higgins, floats across the lane. Missed the shot. Goodsell has the miss. Tech can tie with a 3-pointer. Leighton Taylor dribbling up top, guarded by Irene Perez. Now leaves it off for Stackhouse. Perez on her. Shovels it over to Goodsell, who lost it. And it's going to be out of bounds off of Ryan Goodsell. And SNU will take the turnover with 5:05 to go. In the second half, a little bit sloppier. That's the 10th turnover for Arkansas Tech. SNU sitting on 14 turnovers themselves. Jones sets up Leighton Taylor, and she is fouled on the drive, and that will take us to a timeout on the court. 4:52 to go in this semifinal action. The right to face Southwestern for the Great American Conference Championship on the line. SNU leading by 3, 66-63. We'll be back after this. Welcome back. SNU leading this one by 3, 66-63, 4:52 to go. Alexis Jones to the foul line for 2 free throws, where she is 4 of 5 this afternoon. 8 points for Jones, along with 5 rebounds. Jones looking to extend this 3-point lead. Hits the first one. That last foul on Leighton Taylor was her 3rd. She's now on the bench. Kiara Moses back in. Again, Hannibal Lines with those 4 fouls still on the bench for Arkansas Tech, and you wonder when Coach Dave Wilbers will bring her back in for the closing burst. The lead is 5 as Jones knocks down both free throws to put her in double figures with 10. Sanders, kick in the corner, Stackhouse wide open for 3, and she buries it. Miscommunication there on defense as Kavanche Stackhouse knocks down her 4th 3 of the afternoon. She's got 16 to lead Arkansas Tech, and the lead is down to 2. Perez. And the foul is going to be on Ryan Goodsell, bodying up Massey Beard, and that is number 5 on Ryan Goodsell. So Massey Beard to the line for 2 free throws. She's 1 for 2 there this afternoon. And Goodsell, the junior from Springdale, Arkansas, will exit with 4 points and 1 rebound and a steal. Lyric Williams will enter for Goodsell. Adrian Berry will enter for Irene Perez. Massey Beard at the line for 2 free throws, and with both teams in the bonus, this last 4:22 might take a little bit of time. First free throw is good from Beard, but SNU won't mind as long as it comes out with a W. One more coming for the freshman. In and out, no good. Sonia Sarda has the offensive miss. Schrupfer, she'll pull the trigger for 3. Yes! Madeline Schrupfer with no hesitation for 3, and it's a 6-point lead again. Huge 4-point possession there for SNU. Stackhouse, drive and kick. Sanders. She drives. She is fouled. Not sure who the foul is going to be on. Sanders was completely out of control. Foul is going to be on Massey Beard. And that will send Jayana Sanders to the line for 2 free throws. Trip Mays wondering if she was outside the restricted area or not, because Sanders was completely out of control on that play. She knocks down the first free throw. Nihus in for Beard, who nearly had her 4th drawn charge of the afternoon, but it was not to be. One more coming for Sanders. She knocks down both, and Arkansas Tech draws within 4. Schrupfer controlling up top. Now Alexis Jones with it. Arkansas Tech still in a man-to-man defense here. Hannibal Lines is back in now for Arkansas Tech. Sarda tries baseline, finds Alexis Jones in the middle of the lane in traffic. 7 on the shot clock. Schrupfer with it. Drives baseline, puts up the floater. It's short, but she is fouled by Kavanche Stackhouse. That's number 4 on Kavanche Stackhouse. A little bit of hip check there on the floater from Schrupfer, and Schrupfer goes back to the line looking to extend the 4-point lead for SNU. 3.5 minutes to go. Schrupfer 6 for 6 for the line so far with 6 rebounds and 2 assists. Hits the first one. She's up to 15 points now. One more coming from Schrupfer. That 3-pointer on the last possession for Schrupfer was SNU's first field goal in nearly 5 minutes of game action. She misses the second one. The lead is 5. 3:20 to play here in Bartlesville. Stackhouse with it, guarded by Schrupfer. Used the screen from Williams, but booted the ball. Sarda has it, tries to get it over to Schrupfer, and Schrupfer eventually does get it and is fouled And I believe that's going to be on Hannah Valines. The officials are going to huddle and talk about something, and that was on Hannah Valines. That is her 5th. And they're going to call it an offensive foul on Hannah Valines. So as a player-controlled foul, no free throws here for SNU. That is still the 5th foul on Hannah Valines, and she will foul out with 7 points and 6 rebounds and 2 assists this afternoon. 2 of 10 shooting for Valines, the statistical leader for Arkansas Tech in nearly every category. Trip May looking for the explanation and got one he was pleased with. Tells his faithful behind him that it's okay, that it was the correct call. Again, a player-controlled foul on Hannah Valines there, so no free throws for SNU, which is in the bonus right now. 3 minutes to go. Alexis Jones goes around the knee, who's picked, shut off, gets it out to Sarda, who controls the wild pass. Sarda working on Kiara Moses, has the ball knocked away by Sanders, but recovers. Barry with it. Shot clock under 10. Barry gets the double screen. Deep three-pointer for Adrian. In and out. And almost went back in, but she was fouled on the three-point attempt. That foul is on J.C. Higgins. Number 4 on Higgins. And Adrian Barry to the line for 2 shots. So they say that was after the shot, after she landed as well. So 2 shots for Adrian Barry here instead of 3. That's the second time that official has made that call, interestingly enough. And Barry left the first free throw short. 1 more coming for the senior. 2:45 to go. The mood is tense here in Bruins Fieldhouse, and Barry knocks down the second one. Timeout, SNU. That will take us to a timeout as well. 2:45 to go here in Bartlesville. SNU leading 74-68. We will be right back after this. Welcome back, SNU with a 6-point lead, 74-68, 2:45 to go here. Arkansas Tech with the basketball. It's Sarda, Barry, Jones, Nehus, and Schrupfer on the court for SNU. Both Schrupfer and Nehus have 4 fouls. Kavonshay Stackhouse gets it down low to Lyric Williams, puts it up off the glass and in. Abby Nehus got caught in no man's land between sticking with the three-point shooter and the roller, and Williams found some space for 2. Sarda, entry pass to Nehus. Step through, stripped away by Lyric Williams. Trent May wanted a foul, did not get it. Jayana Sanders ahead of the pack with it. Stackhouse thought about the 3. Instead will dribble it out up top. She's guarded by Alexis Jones. Stackhouse gets the screen from Higgins. Guarded by Barry. Entry pass to Williams, puts it up off the glass, it rolls off! And Schrupfer up with the rebound. Wow, can't believe that one did not go down for Lyric Williams. Sigh of relief for SNU. 1:40 to go, 4-point game. Alexis Jones controlling on the right wing. Gets the screen from Nihus, steps back out. Now uses it from Barry. Kick, Sarda with it on the left wing. She'll try for three. Off the mark, no good. Stackhouse had the rebound, lost it, but she gathers it back in the corner. 1:20 to go. 4-point lead for SNU. Timeout, Arkansas Tech. It'll be a full timeout. We'll take timeout with them. 1:16 to go in this one. We'll be right back after this. Bruins Fieldhouse is the site of a tight one here between Arkansas Tech and SNU. SNU leading by 4, needing a stop. 26 on the shot clock. Arkansas Tech inbounding right in front of us on the sideline. Both teams in the foul bonus. Free throws the rest of the way on any foul. J.C. Higgins will bring it up for Arkansas Tech. Gives it off to Stackhouse, goes behind the Williams pick, drives, floater is good. 2-point game. Arkansas Tech content to sit back and play defense. We're under a minute to go. SNU leading 74-72. Alexis Jones dribbling up top. Gets it to the senior Adrian Berry. 13 on the shot clock. Berry goes behind the Nihus pick. Shut off. Schrupfer has it. 7 on the shot clock. Schrupfer's going to have to hurry. Scoop shot across the lane. It's good! Unbelievable shot from Madeline Schrupfer as the senior with the step through puts SNU back up by 4 with 35.7 seconds to go. Unbelievable from Madeline Schrupfer with 3 on the shot clock. Managed to get past Lyric Williams and had enough window of space to put the shot up off the glass and get that to go. Schrupfer now up to 17 points this afternoon to go along with 7 rebounds and 2 assists. And the all-important 2-possession lead for SNU right now. Again, 35.7 seconds to go, and Trent May was the one who made that timeout call. Smart on his part, as Arkansas Tech would have been able to advance the ball had they called timeout. Instead, Arkansas Tech will be inbounding on the baseline and have to go the length of the court here. As far as who that shot's going to go to, Lyric Williams has 14 points. Kavanche Stackhouse leading Arkansas Tech with 18 points. Gianna Sanders has 10. J.C. Higgins and Kiara Moses each with 8. Both of them are on the court as well right now. SNU countering with Alexis Jones, Adrian Berry, Sonia Sarda, Madeline Schrupfer, and Abby Nihus. Schrupfer and Nihus both with 4 fouls. And Alexis Jones with 3. Moses gets it into Higgins, and she'll work up court against Sonia Sarda. Higgins gives it to Stackhouse, finds wide open, offensive foul! J.C. Higgins with the illegal screen, and that's going to be it for J.C. Higgins. That's her 5th. Was not set on the handoff. And Madeline Schrupfer drew that foul. And that will be, again, the 5th foul on J.C. Higgins with 27.5 seconds to go. And SNU with an opportunity to put this one on ice with some foul shots down the stretch. Leighton Taylor in the game now for Arkansas Tech. Will extend some full court pressure and try to force a turnover here. Jones gets it in quickly to Sarda. Moses missed the foul, and a quick grab by Jayana Sanders. That's going to be the fourth on Sanders, and Sarda will be the one going to the line for SNU. Sarda to the line for 2. She's 2 for 5 from the line today. Misses the first one long. One more to go. One more coming for Sarda with 24.5 seconds left. Missed them both, and Kiara Moses has it, and a quick timeout for Arkansas Tech. So Arkansas Tech will be able to advance the ball with that timeout. So 22.8 seconds to go. SNU leading by 4. In need of a stop. Arkansas Tech will be inbounding on the sideline in front of us to our left as they're able to advance the ball in this situation. And Sonia Sarda just 2 of 7 from the foul line today. She was 5 of 6 from the foul line yesterday against Southeastern and came into the tournament a 77% free throw shooter, so a little bit off kilter for her. SNU with 5 players in double figures this afternoon and in need of a stop here. Plenty of time left for Arkansas Tech. They're 8 of 17 from three-point range. Kavanche Stackhouse is 4 of 7 herself. And Madeline Schrepfer drawing that assignment. Kiara Moses inbounds to Sanders. Very close to midcourt. Sanders behind the back dribble. Shut off at the foul line by Nihus. Lyric Williams will try a long 2 and knock it down. Timeout Arkansas Tech. And SNU will have to try to win this at the foul line. 30-second timeout for Arkansas Tech. So again, 76-74. Lyric Williams with the most unorthodox jump shot you'll see. Arkansas Tech still has never led in this game. They have hit 6 of their last 7 from the field. So those free throw misses looming large for SNU right now. SNU will be inbounding on the baseline to our left. Need to go the length of the court, but they will be fouled quickly here in this situation with just 15.7 seconds to go. Same 5 on the court. And Coach Trent May will call the timeout, giving SNU 1 timeout remaining, no timeouts remaining for Arkansas Tech. And now SNU advances the ball with that timeout and will inbound in front of their bench. So a little gamesmanship with the timeouts there, especially in this particular situation, being able to advance the ball. Just a reminder, the winner of this game will take on Southwestern tomorrow at 1 o'clock. And another reminder, we will have the men's game for SNU against Henderson State coming up at 5:45 p.m. We'll get that action started with pregame about 5:30 or so. So SNU inbounding right in front of their own bench. 15.7 seconds to go. Nursing a 2-point lead. And Jones is held and fouled prior to the inbounds pass. Dave Wilbers can't believe it. And that will send Alexis Jones to the foul line. The foul is on Kavanche Stackhouse, and that is her 5th. What a huge, huge call that was. Jones tried to separate. There was certainly contact, and Jones extended her arms a little bit as well, but certainly in that situation, there's going to be a lot of grabbing and tugging, but the officials didn't allow that contact to take place. So Alexis Jones will be the one to the line for 2 free throws here. Still 15.7 seconds to go. And SNU needing these free throws to push the lead to a 2-possession game. Jones gets the first one to bounce home. One more coming. Again, Arkansas Tech out of timeouts. Will need to go the length of the court. She missed it. Lyric Williams has the miss. Sanders pushing. Sanders will try the deep 3 for the tie, and she hit it! Five seconds to go in this one as Jayana Sanders hit a deep 3 in front of the bench to tie the score at 77. The officials are huddling. I'm not sure what just happened. Lyric Williams is not pleased with something and is sharing words with the SNU bench right now. And the officials are huddling and discussing whether or not to review this or something. Either way, SNU has called timeout. We'll check the clock situation. The officials talking with Coach Trip May right now. The fans right behind the bench are not pleased with whatever is being discussed with Coach May. And it looks like the officials are going to say that SNU inbounded it before the timeout was given to SNU. And it looks like that will make SNU go the length of the court. Now the officials are looking at the monitor for some other reason, not quite sure what. But SNU probably should have fouled up 3, and it looked like Trip May was gesturing for someone to come closer to Sanders to be in position to make the foul. But Sanders with just a tremendous shot, about a 25-foot three-pointer right in front of her bench to tie the score at 77. Officials still at the monitor. Not sure exactly what they're reviewing. Not sure if they're reviewing the timeout or some altercation between the two teams. Officials on the phone with the production truck here, which the production of the championships has been fantastic this weekend. Great job by all involved, by the crew, camera crew, and the guys on the air. So we'll see what the ruling is, and hopefully we'll be able to get an explanation for you whenever they finally make a decision here. Officials are done looking at the monitor, and now they will discuss with the scores table on what's happening here. Either way, it looks like SNU will need to go the full length of the court in order to win this one. And it will be a set inbounds as well. So a set inbounds on the far baseline for SNU, needing to go the full length of the court. They have put 5.4 seconds on the clock. So the same 5 on the court for SNU right now. Berry, Schrupfer, Jones, Sarda, and Nehus. Pressure extended by Arkansas Tech. And here we go, 5.4 seconds left. Alexis Jones gets it on a full run. She's by herself, goes to the basket, puts it up, rejected by Williams. And we're going to overtime here in Bartlesville. Alexis Jones got a full head of steam, but was unable to draw good contact for a foul or get a good shot up. So we will go to overtime here in Bartlesville. We'll take a quick break and we'll come back with the start of 5 extra minutes right after this. We're all set for overtime here at Bruins Fieldhouse. All knotted up at 77 as Jayana Sanders' deep three-pointer ties the score with 5 seconds left, and Alexis Jones miss at the buzzer. Leighton Taylor, quick three, no good. Alexis Jones has the rebound for SNU. Of course, overtime huge at this point as Arkansas Tech has had 4 players foul out: J.C. Higgins, Ryan Goodsell, Hannah Valines, and Comanche Stackhouse. So a couple players that definitely would not be in this situation. Sonia Sarda, long two, is short. And Lyric Williams has the miss. Gianna Sanders has 4 fouls, Lyric Williams 3. Madeline Schrupfer and Abby Nehus with 4 for SNU. Sanders, step back, now finds Martis down low. Lyric Williams, guarded by Nehus, tries to penetrate. Now Taylor, 5 on the shot clock, knocked away by Adrian Berry, out of bounds. Six on the shot clock. Moses, unaware of the time, has to chuck up a shot from near half court, and it goes out of bounds. The Tech bench was screaming at Moses to move, and Moses thought it meant heave it now. And essentially a turnover for Arkansas Tech. Alexis Jones controlling up top for SNU. Adrian Berry at the elbow extended. Open, pulls the trigger, missed it. Nehus, the offensive rebound, has it knocked away, knocks it over to Sarda. Sarda drives on Martis across the lane. Has it stripped. Lyric Williams to the floor with it, gives it up to Martis. Alicia Martis in the open court. Gets it to Sanders. Drives down the lane, left-hand layup is good. SNU quickly back the other way with Schrupfer. Nehus with the pick, Schrupfer goes baseline. Mismatch inside. Schrepfer, open, corner, three, no! Alexis Jones, the offensive miss. Knocked away by Moses, and that's a jump ball. SNU will maintain possession. A little bit of a rough start for SNU to the overtime period as Arkansas Tech leads by 2, 79-77. Schrepfer gets the inbounds. Drives, scoop shot across the lanes, no good. Sanders has the miss. 2 minutes gone by in overtime. Arkansas Tech with the lead and the basketball. Sanders goes behind the Williams pick, drives in again with the left hand, bumped and fouled by Nehus, and that's number 5 on Abby Nehus. Gianna Sanders going to the line for 2 free throws to extend the Arkansas Tech lead. And Massey Beard will be checking in for Nehus. Nehus finishes with 10 points, 10 rebounds, 6 offensive rebounds. Sanders to the line for 2, where she is 2 for 2 today. Hits the first one. One more upcoming for the sophomore. Second one's in and out, no good. Schrepfer has the miss. Alexis Jones with it. SNU down 3, 80-77. 2.5 minutes to go in the first overtime. Jones cut off. Kicks in the corner to Sarda. Step back, three-pointer, high archer. It's good, and we're tied at 80. That one went to the rafters from Sonia Sarda. And another fresh game here, tied at 80. Sanders guarded by Jones up top. She calls out for the pick from Lyric Williams. Williams resets. Sanders, elbow jumper, good. Gianna Sanders doing it all for Arkansas Tech. 82-80, we're under 2 minutes to play. Adrian Berry with it. Doesn't like the look. Working on Kiara Moses, gets a screen. And Moses barreled over Massey Beard, which prevented Adrian Berry from pulling the trigger on a 3. And it will send Massey Beard to the line for 2. First free throw is good from Massey Beard. One more upcoming for the freshman. It's 3 for 5 from the line today. And hits them both. We're tied at 82. Alexis Jones going ball denial on Gianna Sanders. Schrepfer guarding Leighton Taylor, who has the ball up top. Sanders comes and gets it. Feet got tangled up. Arkansas Tech bench wanted a foul. Did not get it. Backdoor cut. Taylor leaves it for Williams. Floater. No! Alicia Martis with the offensive miss. And a fresh shot clock for Arkansas Tech. And that one is a foul on Alexis Jones. Trying to get in between Moses and Sanders. That will send Kiara Moses to the line for 2. That's the 4th foul on Alexis Jones. Moses, a 54% free throw shooter this season. Misses the first one long. Tied at 82, 1:10 to go in overtime. Again, a Gianna Sanders three-pointer with 5 seconds left tied the game at 77. And Moses gives Arkansas Tech the lead with 1:10 to go. Alexis Jones right in front of us on the right wing. 1 minute to play. Sonia Sarda guarded by Martis. Probing. Gets inside, puts it up, it rolls in! And SNU takes a 1-point lead with 51 seconds to go. Inbound comes to Moses. Taylor got away, but she slows it down in the front court. Sanders picks it up. 20 on the shot clock. Moving screen by Williams, no call. Sanders gets inside of Massey Beard and scores. Timeout SNU. SNU will inbound on the sideline. Oh, and the official is going to have to tell Trent May that he will not advance the ball. So SNU will be inbounding on the far baseline again as apparently the official cannot get the timeout called fast enough. Only 3 overtime games in the history of the Women's Championship in Great American Conference history. Only 3 overtime games, and Tech is 3-0 in those games with a 1-point lead and 35.6 seconds to go here in Bartlesville. History stacked against SNU here. So SNU will have to go the length of the court. Plenty of time, just a 1-point deficit for SNU. SNU doing a great job maintaining composure here in this overtime period, but Jayana Sanders has been money here in the last few minutes of regulation and overtime for Arkansas Tech. She's up to 20 points. She does have 4 fouls. And SNU again having to go the length of the court here in order to win this one. Beard, Sarda, Jones, Berry, and Schrepfer on the court for SNU. Jones has it, top of the key. Now moves over to the right wing. SNU will set their offense. A piece of tape came off of somebody. So SNU will inbound on the sideline now, 24.5 seconds to go. 18 on the shot clock. Inbound to Jones. Here we go. 15 seconds on the shot clock. Jones gets the screen from Beard, gets inside, bumped by Williams, no call. Schrepfer with it, gets around Sanders. She's shut off, has the ball ripped away from Sanders, and Sanders has it. SNU needs to foul. Ball's knocked away, but Sanders will go to the line for 2. Schrepfer wanted the foul call as Sanders reached in and ripped the ball away from Madeline Schrepfer. And Jayana Sanders to the line with 8 seconds left and a chance to push the lead to 3. No timeouts for SNU, so they'll have to go the length of the court no matter what. First free throw from Sanders is good. 1 more upcoming for the sophomore. And it's off the mark. Schrepfer has it. Fouled in the backcourt by Sanders, and that's number 5. And Madeline Schrepfer will go to the line with 5 seconds left in an effort to tie the score. That's the 5th foul on Sanders. Schrepfer was not paying attention when Berry inbounded it. She got it late. and managed to be fouled by Sanders, so Schrupfer to the line. She's 7 of 8 this afternoon. 5 seconds to go. SNU down 2. First foul shot is very short from Schrupfer. One more coming for Schrupfer. She tried to miss it intentionally and missed the rim. So Arkansas Tech will advance the ball with the timeout. And SNU needing a miracle here with 5 seconds left, and Arkansas Tech with the basketball up 2. Wild game here in Bartlesville this afternoon. Again, just to reset, Jayana Sanders with a three-pointer with 5 seconds left from about 28 feet to tie the game at 77. Alexis Jones had a great look, great opportunity at the buzzer, but was unable to get the shot off cleanly. Arkansas Tech has led most of overtime. Back and forth for a minute. Gianna Sanders with a steal. With Tech up 1, she hit 1 of 2 foul shots and then fouled out. And Holly Crutchfield is in the game right now for Arkansas Tech. SNU needing to foul immediately, and she is. That's going to be on Madeline Schrupfer, and that will send Leighton Taylor to the line for 2 free throws. Taylor can ice the game here with those 2, and that's number 5 on Madeline Schrupfer. Taylor, just 8 free throw attempts this year. She's hit 6 of them. JC Soap comes in for SNU. Taylor bends and hits the first one. One more upcoming for Arkansas Tech. And she missed it. Adrian Berry pushing. 3, 2, 1. She shoots at the buzzer. Oh! It was online, but just short. And SNU has fallen 87-84 to Arkansas Tech in overtime. Just an unbelievable game. And disappointment for the Crimson Storm, who see their season come to an end with the loss here today. An unbelievable shot from Jayana Sanders tied it, and it was all Sanders in overtime for Arkansas Tech as SNU falls 87-84 to the Golden Suns. A tremendous season for SNU, getting back to the conference championship for the first time in several years. That last three-point attempt from Adrian Berry to tie the score was right on line, but just a bit short. As SNU, again, season coming to an end with a heartbreaking defeat to Arkansas Tech here this afternoon. Running through the final stats for you, SNU shot 42% for the game. They were 8 of 16 from three-point range, 28 of 41 from the foul line, including a 12 of 18 showing in the fourth quarter, but a few misses late kept Arkansas Tech in the game and allowed them to have a shot to tie the score at the end. Arkansas Tech 44.8% from the field. They were 9 of 20 from three-point range and 18 of 25 from the foul line. SNU led in scoring by Adrian Berry in her final game for the Crimson Storm, 19 points, 6 rebounds. She was 5 of 12 from the field, 3 of 6 from three-point range. Madeline Schrupfer in her final game with the Crimson Storm. 17 points, 8 rebounds, and 2 assists. Drew an incredible 10 fouls. She was 7 of 10 from the foul line this afternoon. Sonia Sarda with 16 points off the bench. Also had 2 assists. Sarda with 2 of 7 from the foul line, missed a couple free throws late in the fourth quarter. But overall, another tremendous performance from the freshman in 30 minutes off the bench. Abby Nehus, 10 points, 10 rebounds, a couple of blocks, 6 offensive rebounds for the sophomore from Mustang. And Alexis Jones, 11 points, 7 rebounds, 7 of 9 shooting from the foul line. Massey Beard had 6 points in a spot start for Abby Nehus, and Irene Perez, 5 points and 2 steals and 2 assists. JC Soap played 14 minutes but did not score. SNU led in points off turnovers, 15-13, points in the paint, 26-24. Second chance points, 13-10, and led 19-8 in fast break points. For Arkansas Tech, they were led in scoring by Jayana Sanders. She had 1 3-pointer, but it was the biggest shot of the game that tied the score at 77 with 5 seconds to play. She had 21 points and 7 rebounds and 3 assists. Vonche Stackhouse, 18 points. She was 4 of 7 from three-point range, and it was her three-point shooting in the third quarter that kept Arkansas Tech in the game and allowed them to make a charge late. 23-13 was the margin in that third quarter for Arkansas Tech. That cut the lead to 1 going into the fourth period. 16 points for Lyric Williams off the bench, along with 11 rebounds. She also had 5 blocks. J.C. Higgins had 8 points. Kiara Moses, 9 points. 7 points for Hannah Valines. 4 points for Ryan Goodsell and Leighton Taylor. No points for Alicia Martis or Holly Crutchfield, who came in at the very end after Sanders fouled out. So a tough loss for SNU sees their season come to a close. Again, the fourth overtime game in women's Great American Conference basketball history. Arkansas Tech's been involved in all of them and has come away the victor in all of them. So SNU, again, a tremendous season coming to a close at 17-13. They finished third in the Great American Conference standings, a program record for conference wins, and the season is, or the future of this program under Trent May, looking very bright for the Crimson Storm. Very young team, a lot of contributors on this squad are sophomores and freshmen. They will lose Adrian Berry and Madeline Trupfer next year, and their leadership will be tough to replace. But it's a new era for SNU basketball, looking ahead to the future, and a very bright and promising future at that for the Crimson Storm. Again, the final in overtime today. Arkansas Tech moving on to the final with an 87-84 win in overtime over the Crimson Storm. Thank you again for joining us all season long for the women's games. Again, here in about a little over an hour, we will have the start of the men's game with Henderson State for you. Hope you'll stick around for that on the SNU live stream. Until next season, thank you for listening to SNU women's basketball, and look forward to what the future holds for the SNU program.